for Makwaba at the back a POG media. So I POG a political highway the so not to say Yajabre see the Abuja for Ebebo at the Rasso no matter imunsem now Muzo the Ecoso or a highway so now we see answer Ebebo at the a POG a highway so no but just also subscribe to a POG a better subscription I was waiting me a share no for force ones that me I can also no matter the Ecoso ewo my Ghana Yamanusim na ensem ben na highway so ensem aba highway so free the NDC akachia to say NDC youth ya to so also ewo Obuasi East constituency na also ede sa message we aba highway so ede call ede amadi easy Jimensa ene MPP amani kuno na ensem a omoka ensem a say efa dem Sita parliamentarian Sita just and also at the the East constituency of Obuasi no say meant me want say ba ye ECC any regulation say now youth nso say easy person oje e dey free NDC nsem e wo bra omkoto aba December 7th no omoso to o ma ba say bibia call 101 say afanu ni na say omo standing for the parliamentarian seat no mo ni na ati say the NDC na etimi afa akonya no nanso easy person of faculty kwan so eche na the ma the MPP no na omo de sansem ya ba to dwa say easy amfa NDC for ade amoma say oye kire kese pa no so ebeye ede etia de easy office anase Jimensa say omo no ene Jimensa enso ebewu ewo my Ghana message say ye bejebre na ya bawura sansem mi dase
na firi ho senia yankoto aba na nkofo nwotwe nkowu yankoto aba na yanka nkyere wo se aba no we yawini na ya pagya ne nsa ya pon obi Akufo akwakoda ade tia Michael Kwe na ankasa age atum se walusu wase sika bato de nyankopon asese o se sika no anku enipa bia nyede enu nipa age atum se walusu elections na wi yekoda sore ya isi abase de bi wa nusu elections no ye besan kan foforo ye nia onumunyamfo Samuel Abuaji ewo Obuasi East really election no convincingly ama Samuel Abuaji ono man na ewo coalition center ho or then signature to wade na se MPP ni no olusu Obuasi East no ono so wo bi e na ono asan ye enye omo agents na san yo omo anesin san ye ade atin ya da bi Obuasi East de eyede na NDC for wini enti yempe kwan bia so ni endane abano mesi on se NDC for ebetumi de parliamentary seat bia akodi MPP for ache ba mesi Obuasi East for member of parliament Samuel Abuaji aye no all representing NDC aman impeswa so for there say NDC for the seat bia better enye Obuasi East and no eni nkeni yeni NDC for ni na bewu eno nko ade anke yeni NDC bewu ye betimi the seat bia che enye me ya Obuasi East say abranti we etimi aye adwuma ewo obi fie ama obi fie fo apono tomi kwa benya de say fancy Accra de too cosmopolitan into nipa de intimi sisa baby a Samuel Abuaji win elections no nipa de nsesa wo ho ini se nipa etimi asesa na adwen na o matumi ato aba ama ene NDC etimi sign NPP ho ewo Obuasi East NPP na fie libetimi bidibi ache ati emfa ncheda intina me se Obuasi for monka mu akoma ntomo yem ye ne eton do Mahama maamo ye ne eton Samuel Abuaji de maamo ye se mu seat no enkodi babia da mo seat no enkodi bebia da say do make kwabenya omo age hey all the mandamus or the damus or munalus or mufasa or hey all the mus bia be court bia no NPP enwini. The Electoral Commission has no mandate or whatsoever. After a declaration, Electoral Commission declared be wia onimre bia okromu ho se obetimi ede recollection and now say retabulation. Adie no a Electoral Commission Châsé say oye no a criminal, and we will push say Jimensani Bosman Asare will be punished severely. They will be punished severely for unlawful act. No. Me say Jimensa Bosman Asare ene wan tete ena Dr. Kwakunua almost say they will prove to us from the law and the constitution of Ghana say hefa to me na omo. And do you know that sad decision na Akuffo take can plunge the whole country into some unquenchable distraction. Sad decision and a felony. Say me take a decision here. It put the entire country at a risk. Ebe to say or mining na a felony, and it has to be dealt with that kind of iron fist. Bosman Asare, Jimensa, I swear, they will prove us. They will prove to us from the constitution. To me, omo say you declare will be real. Is no ko se dem. Is no ko se dem be catch say there be or sako a collation for. Where does say agent agent any ho. You say ye kind now agent ni ho so and no cannot stop the process. Ye declare we na ye see asumesi na awini na wonte ase a wait until the results is gazetted. If the result is gazetted, then you go to court, I think after 21 days. And it is only the High Court. And now, you take a decision of polling station, it is only the High Court and a solve dispute concerning parliamentary seats. Not even the EC. EC is only the organizer. It is just the organizer. You are only organizing elections. Even security, it is not the EC that protects or provides security during elections. Would you hear say ballot papers, ballot boxes, BVDs, facial recognition machines, why? And go for presiding officers. That's it. Namodi yewaha. Ekwaya any to me omo fast one. Ya declare obi ade wie. Omo be prove the akyere. The way that lady asked Bosman Asare say CI 127 no. Ehemfa ene ma osa to me no. Okoko to Ghana constitution ni say me ye madwuma na me nyenwie ya me ami to me polish no. Well to me polish no. But our polishing no ending whereby one year with declaration. With declaration in say what submitted results na the Amagana for we. So you cannot come back and tell us say nipa no aye name no. Like they said here, Bawumia be consider defeat no. The same thing. Anna Michael Quenya and the banner, Michael Quay Jr. no also consider defeat or consider we into Nankia Dawana Bawumia Basse. There be a banner me consider in Temdudo. Na me hwehwe no enwoma bebree ankobon akọ ankoye ntino yen san quality adini nyina eno jemensa obetumi aye se wuntumi nye ne saa and before se wo ba no obi edito obesi so obi dito obesi so there be obi amfatuo ensi Obuasi force obi amfatuo ensi o members ni bia so intie dey and even if obi the two be see wo so they also had the chance to protect the state say whether say we be kumi o I will not declare you. I want the mandate or the verdict of the people to stand. I said independent to me and the verdict of the people to stand there. How then should I believe some individual and say or be catch them say he or she declared the election under duress, then you expect me to swallow it hook, line, and sinker? Which you mo? I remember last time na mon fan che mo abi na yenko yanim 0240258269. Chewa bin kakra bi fa ho. We dey a friend say last green. Em se Ghana for no kra dey mo re mo awi Matinyanye a official program no ebeba maybe in the course of the days ahead of us no inti number no na media to dwa no obetimi aba no abekire wa adwen obetimi aba no abekire wa adwen which me about one more farm brunya dear mine more famra which me after better why be fa brunya dear mine for brunya dear bra me gin terms see ti wo person chewa me betimi afre
so on subscribe to a POG and as I don't like it media I say obe like it media he said the sabet me aka a daily update the web highway so now also what me share more for Fr0m answer to me aka no so on the echo na kamya ko yes ensem a ababetu dwe simple and straight a message just omode ma the easy say omendi asem na omode kokko so mendi ni ye na say ambidi the NDC akache dia say almost any easy no ebi abusu ya meze beto aso na eti sanse bi bedase
no watch wa again oba me show 2025 enya afi na me chiao nuanom aya mo madwuma no ye den wo say wo frɛ a eche untumi mu nwuram wo bowuram nso a nse se obeka wa asem no ena nkotumi chiao ma betna ha say me yare a me ma me ho nye din a me ha me ka sama mitinye me ya me betna ha pe na che se me ho ye intina me te ha so ti ase nti so ba me nuanom ko wasem no so point pa afi no ba ena nkoto o ho te sei enkoto me chia wo good evening time baby a wona ye good evening e bia na ye good evening wa so na me chia nti enchia no e waste time enchia no waste time. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Some make an idea any.
Oh, I need ya Fr0m kwa de si achia wo. Ese onya bekrebe ma.
Matias here, but unse no no.
Enchia ni de ense se unkwa de achia o me mecha ma me pincha me na.
Mati eye koso. Eye.
Yeah. Me masa ba bese be kan se o. I won't say and the mensa Odimrika be announce your friend say Dobiko Abinya. All because say security agencies number not here say Nyadion be providing the security for any rerun in the CPR. So what I see that is the reason ebe declare honor because say
stories.
Stories, of course, stories. And one who Jane Mensa say or since or year the program or year 12, one say Wakasa Asreda, but then or Casa one said they are no or ye said the Baya Ubiabi who say or ye innocent or they are better or ye innocent or baby.
One is so innocent. Sure.
When you
that's minia. That's it. That's it. So, yeah, my main kind stories now. I'm better now. Wana Jimensa catch him here. Stories are omoka. Stories ni new. The Electoral Commission (EC) has declared Faustina Fr0m Akroma as the member of Parliament elect for Bawumia constituency following the resolution of contentious electoral issues. At an emergency meeting of the Inter-Party Advisory Committee, the IPAC, on Tuesday, December 31, 2024, EC Chairperson Jane Mensa affirmed that the electoral process in the constituency had come to a conclusion, emphasizing that the outcome unequivocally reflected the will of the people as expressed during the polls. Today, the Commission is pleased to note that it has concluded proceedings and collations in the Bawumia constituency, she said. It has gone full circle, and we are convinced without shadow of doubt that the outcome reflects the will of the people as expressed in the polls, she added. Jane Mensa further clarified, our interest is not to make any precedent. It is to ensure that our outcome and our process guarantee that the people's choice is upheld. So, we are happy to note that we have come to full circle today, and the outcome of that election has been confirmed as legitimate, the choice of the people. The EC chair explained that the challenges surrounding the Abokobi Women's Training Center polling station were resolved after a thorough investigation. Polling station sheets, which neither of the parties had, were for the Abokobi Women's Training Center. In the attempt to recollect our officer, in the attempt to recollect, our officer had brought a pink sheet for the Abokobi Women's Training Center, but it bore the word training on it, and it was a presidential pink sheet. Stories be brief. In the Commission's view, a training pink sheet had no business at the polling station on election day. Upon scrutiny, the Commission was of the opinion that it could not be accepted. It is important to note that both the NDC and the NPP also did not have any evidence. Neither party had the pink sheet to confirm whether what was written on the training sheet was legitimate and accurate. In the interest of fairness, the Commission felt it was proper to rerun the election for that particular polling station to ensure fairness, she explained. The EC chairperson reiterated that the Commission's interest was not in declaring any precedent, but rather in ensuring credible, transparent elections. We have always maintained as a Commission that our interest is not to make anybody a precedent, she stated. This is something we have said across the board to all our officers. Our interest is to conduct credible and transparent elections that are fair and ensure that the will of the people, as expressed at the polls, is upheld. Stories. She further explained that during the meeting with the party representative, the National Democratic Congress, NDC, agreed with the decision to rerun, while the NPP expressed concern due to their agents not being present during collation. Once neither party had the pink sheets to confirm and both agreed, we concluded at the meeting that a rerun should be held. At that meeting, the NDC agreed with the idea to have a rerun, while the NPP expressed concern, arguing that their agent had left the center and had not participated in the collation. Therefore, they wanted the commission to start the collation afresh, she pointed out. Jane Mensah also disclosed that the commission had received all pink sheets from 369 polling stations, which had been cross-checked and found to be accurate, except for one missing sheet from the Abokobi Women's Training Center. That is why we took the decision to have a rerun, and this, as I said, was agreed upon by NDC. Since then, the commission has conducted further investigation to clarify the situation surrounding the training pink sheet. 2 days ago, we had a light bulb moment. Why not go beyond dealing with the parties, the party agents at the coalition center, as they had not been able to provide the information we need? Why not investigate on the grounds and look out for the agents at the Abokobi Training Center? We took steps, reached out to the parties, and were able to do that. The presiding officer was out of town, but we managed to contact her and ask her to return to Accra to answer a few questions. This morning, we met with her, and she explained how she came to use the pink sheet for presidential training with the word training stamped on it. It is important to note that she did not have this training sheet with her on election day, she explained. Contrary to claims made in the media, Jane Mensah emphasized that the training sheet was not signed by party agents. The question has been asked. It's the ET sheet. Why are they not using it? Training sheets have no place at the polling station, and that's why we're not using them. It was a parliamentary pink sheet, even though it was labeled as training. It was for the presidential elections, and it was not signed by any of the party agents. She further explained that the presiding officer had organized that the presiding officer had recognized that she did not have the parliamentary pink sheet. Instead, she had the presidential sheet. She, that is the presiding officer, tallied everything on paper. Both agents of the NPP and the NDC confirmed figures and agreed to go to the coalition center to obtain a copy of the parliamentary pink sheet. Once there, they were informed to go to the district. Office. On their way there, unfortunately, they were accosted by some thugs who threatened their lives, and the presiding officer fled. The good news is that she had the sheets in her bag, but she fled. The agent also dispersed, so none of them had the results. The declaration now puts an end to the heated contest over the seats between the NDC and NPP in the constituency. Anansesem inti enti ye to aba no wie ye na ababaawa no o baby okoye no hwe anansesem esiso yesisaswa o jimensa akohwefo wemu na nana jantoa waye wa bodwe sese ye mo montra anansesem a o ka yi ya to aba on the 7th and nay 31st afi ena wetimi a contact o presiding officer na wo call for recollation. What was the first thing? The first thing that these people could have done or should have done was to call the presiding officer, because or no, and there was or render accounts and your political parties. Because after the enimguasiano,
But I say so OJ Bre edema POG Media. See I'm brass way in political news now, political highway no even some fan go asway. And also wanted the Ekoso on my Ghana Yamanyo. I said also subscribe to a POG. I made a super job pro subscription now. Also I share for also inside to my account also no matter the Ekoso on my Ghana. Na so is in Caribbean as I've been shared so the best the comment section on a POG Media ranting. Yes, you be kind na ya ma ho eye imo. Emeda se so je bre ma POG.